Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm going to try to make this sweet and to the point because guess what? I need to get out on the road, get to JC, and do our in store shop. I'm so super excited about that. There's some great weekly digitals. I know I didn't do the Kroger review ad or the ad review yesterday, but I was very, very busy trying to get some stuff done so that way I could sit and watch the debate last night. So I stayed up longer than normal. Um, I was very pleased with the debate. I mean, I knew what to expect from Trump: lies, conspiracies, skirting the truth, not having any plans or policies in place, and trying to avoid the 2025, the Project 2025 agenda. Now, I know that Trump is too lazy to take care of policies and plans and an agenda on his own. That's why he got Heritage Foundation involved in making a plan for his next administration. He's too lazy. He don't want to deal with it. All he wants is to be the criminal king that our Supreme Court has allowed him to be through their decision. Now, he is a criminal. He is a sexual predator. He lies. And I there is a prepper that I watch. This old fella. I don't mess with him too much because I think he's already banned me, but I still watch him. Um, was terrified about fact checking at the debate. So this morning I watched his video and I had to laugh because I was like, this poor old fella, he is so caught up that he's not getting it. Why would you be concerned if your candidate was fact checked? Because he knows he lies all the time. He avoids things. Now here's something that absolutely proves that he doesn't give one rat's behind about you, me, or anyone else in this country is when it came to the health care plan. Okay? Listen to this. Please digest this very carefully. When Trump was in office, he wanted to take away the Affordable Care Act, Obamacare, whatever you want to call it. He didn't, but he kept coming back. We're going to have something in 2 weeks. We're going to have something in 2 weeks. We're going to show our plan in 2 weeks. We're going to show our plan in 2 weeks. It was never shown. So 8 years later, he's asked about his replacement for Obamacare or Affordable Care Act, whatever you want to call it. And you know what he said? We have a concept. So he still has no plan about your health care. He still has no plan about these children that need health coverage. He still has no plan for your seniors who need health care. He don't he has no plan because he is too lazy to make a plan. He just wants to be king. That's why you've got Project 2025. He's allowed other people to come in and decide what his policies are. I'm just telling you. All he wants is to be king. That's it. So, of course, he brought up Venezuelans, gangs taking over Colorado apartment buildings. False. Haitians eating neighborhood pets in Springfield. That's not true. Um, just a lot of conspiracies, a lot of lies, a lot of skirting around. He got angry because he was getting pointed out. But I still think it's funny that one influencer was scared, or it seemed to be fearing Trump being fact checked. So the fact checking was 33-1. They said that Kamala had one false statement. I don't know what it was. I didn't go in and look at it because what did it show differently? But for the fellow that is worried about fact checking, I want my people fact checked. I will go back and find out what that one was that Kamala said. I just haven't gotten that far yet this morning. But I wanted to tell you that I thought she did a great job at the debate. I mean, it's hard to debate someone who is throwing out so many lies every so many minutes to constantly combat it. My whole thing is I would have just taken that piece of paper and pen and I would have wrote lie on the back of one of those pieces of paper with an exclamation point, and every time he was talking about a lie, I would have just held up my paper. I mean, that's what I would have done, because I couldn't sit there and not comment about his lies. But just remember, healthcare is just one of those things. He would not admit anything about the Afghanistan, the Taliban deal that he made. He didn't talk about that. Or the 93 soldiers that were killed in Afghanistan. He didn't talk about that. He wanted to talk about the mistakes of the withdrawal, which in fact, I believe that when he made that deal, it couldn't be changed due to how the deal was made. I'm just saying. He says that there were no wars under him. That's a lie. He says that there were no soldiers killed while he was in office. That is a lie. I think that we need to have fact checks. And I think that we found out that he can only work with his rallies, with his people. Because when it comes to people that question him or or fact check him, he gets too angry. He can't handle it. All right. I need to get on the road and get to the store. I wanted to talk about a lot more today, but I'm going to take some time to remember 9/11, 23 years ago, and see if I can get back into how I felt about my country at that time, because I don't feel that way anymore. And yet, we need to get this country back on track. We need to come together, and we need to understand that we're not going to be the only group of people that should be cared for in this country. Y'all have a great day. Hugs from a distance. I need to get the heck out of here.